There comes a time in a man's life when silence becomes louder than noise, when the body speaks softly, not in pain, but in warning. And that warning doesn't come like thunder, it comes in pauses, in slow nights, in frequent trips to the bathroom, in the hesitations you don't talk about. It's a silence that others might not see, but you feel it in your dignity, in your rhythm, in your very sense of manhood. After 60, you begin to feel more, not less. The world might slow down, but your awareness sharpens. You begin to notice the little things, how your sleep is broken, how your stream is weaker, how a heaviness settles where ease used to be. You may not say it aloud, but deep within, you're asking yourself, what is happening to me? This is the unspoken truth of aging, the changes that don't make headlines, but shift the course of your life. And one of the most quiet, most common changes among men over 60 is the enlargement of the prostate. It's not life-ending, but it is life-disrupting. And if left unaddressed, it can rob you of rest, comfort, energy, confidence, and control. But here's what no one tells you. This is not a sentence. It's a signal. It's your body asking for help. Not through fear, not through chemicals, but through care, through nature, through choices made, not in haste, but in honor. You see, the prostate is not the enemy, it is the messenger. And when you listen to it, when you meet its message with wisdom, it responds, it softens, it shrinks, it returns to peace. And the tools to bring that peace, they grow in the sunlight, they ripen on trees, they carry seeds of healing and power. They're not manufactured, they're not patented, they're not expensive. They're fruitful, vibrant, pure, designed by nature, not just to nourish, but to heal. There are 3 fruits, in particular, that do more than just taste good. These fruits have been studied, tested, and revered in traditional medicine and modern science for their ability to reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and support prostate health. Imagine starting each day not with fear, but with a ritual, a simple, sacred practice of feeding your body what it's truly craving. Not sugar, not stimulants, but restoration. The first fruit is more than just a summer snack, it's a medical marvel in disguise. The tomato, but not just any tomato, ripe, red, and preferably cooked. Tomatoes contain a powerful antioxidant called lycopene, and lycopene, my friend, is one of the most prostate-loving compounds you can consume. It doesn't just help, it protects, reduces the size of an inflamed prostate by fighting off oxidative stress, by calming the fire within your cells. Every bite of a cooked tomato, every sip of a tomato-based broth or sauce, becomes a quiet act of defiance against prostate enlargement. But here's where it gets better. Lycopene is absorbed even more when the tomato is cooked with a bit of healthy fat like olive oil. So your next pasta sauce, your next soup, let it be your medicine. Let it be your daily dose of quiet strength. The second fruit comes from tropical soil, sweet and orange and dripping with healing enzymes. The papaya, often overlooked. This fruit is a powerhouse of anti-inflammatory properties. It contains beta-carotene, another natural antioxidant, along with papain, an enzyme that improves digestion and helps your body eliminate toxins more efficiently. And when your digestion is working properly, your prostate isn't overloaded, because much of the body's inflammation begins in the gut, and papaya calms that storm before it spreads. Eating papaya in the morning not only soothes your stomach, it soothes your entire system. It supports hormone balance, lowers stress on your liver, and helps regulate your immune response, all essential pieces in the puzzle of reducing prostate size. It's gentle, it's affordable, it's accessible, and it works when used consistently. The third fruit is dark, rich, and often enjoyed as a snack without ever knowing its full power. The humble, ancient fig. Figs are deeply tied to male reproductive health in ancient traditions, and science is starting to catch up. They are rich in fiber, which supports regular elimination, something critical for men with prostate issues, as constipation puts pressure on the gland. But beyond that, figs also offer high levels of antioxidants, magnesium, and potassium, all of which help regulate blood flow, support hormone production, and relax the muscles in the pelvic region. But figs do more than nourish, they restore. They reconnect you to your body in a quiet, dignified way. They're not flashy, they're not loud, they're just powerful. Now pause for a moment and imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, and instead of grabbing processed cereal or sugary toast, you begin with a glass of warm water, followed by slices of papaya. For lunch, you have a salad drizzled with olive oil and tomatoes. And in the evening, you enjoy 2 fresh figs as a dessert or even blended into a smoothie. You're not on a diet, you're on a mission. You're not following a fad, you're listening to your body. You're nourishing your prostate with what it truly needs. You're showing yourself, not just your symptoms, that you care, and care is everything. The reason most men struggle with prostate issues isn't because they're weak, it's because they weren't taught how to support this part of their body. We were taught to ignore, to power through, to numb. But what if we reversed that? What if we gave our bodies the attention, the rhythm, the natural support they've been asking for all along? These 3 fruits aren't magic, they're medicine, real, living, natural medicine. But they only work if you work with them, if you make them a habit, if you stop seeing your meals as just food and start seeing them as tools, as allies, as quiet acts of rebellion against decline. You don't have to accept discomfort. You don't have to live with urgency, or pressure, or embarrassment. You don't have to wake up 10 times a night. You don't have to feel like your power is fading. You are not too old. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are right on time to start something new. Right on time to reverse what can be changed. Right on time to feel strong again, rested again, balanced again. These fruits are waiting. The knowledge is here. The change begins with a decision, not a loud one, just a quiet yes. Yes, I will take care of myself. Yes, I will eat what brings healing. Yes, I will stop feeding disease and start feeding strength. Yes, I am worth the effort, because at this stage in your life, the world doesn't need you to be perfect, it needs you to be present. Your family needs you. Your purpose still breathes. Your heart still beats with meaning. And every bite you take, every fruit you peel, every step you walk back toward balance is not just about the prostate. It's about reclaiming something much deeper. It's about returning to yourself. This isn't about tomatoes, papayas, or figs. It's about power. Your power. Still alive, still waiting, still yours.